Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're going to be rehousing my Poecilotheria Ornata. Before that happened, well, the video's a week late and the rehousing was a few days late. I'd been promising Renee and a few other people I was going to do it last weekend. And what you're about to see on screen, basically the thing that was putting me off, the tank I wanted to put them into, I wanted to get rid of that mesh top or do something about the mesh top before I did it. I was just thought, I love this spider, I can't take the risk. I know some people say it never happens and all that, but I can't take the risk. Anyway, but on that Saturday night, so this is Saturday, you know, it's Sunday now, but it was a Saturday before, I was feeding her, and I got her out to feed her, and I don't tongue feed them, obviously, I don't tongue feed anything. I've had 2 mishaps with that before. Well, even then I wasn't tongue feeding, I've had things crawl up the tongues. Anyway, I was about to drop a red one and she just launched herself and made me drop the tongs and landed on the top of the tank, as you can see in these pictures. And then she just sort of hung there. I don't think she wasn't after me. She just missed the roach and went straight for the tongs. And she was on the edge of that container there. And she's acted like she was very ready for a rehouse for a little while now, actually. But she was sort of puzzled with herself, sort of stretching her legs around. And then as I put the top down, her legs touched the top, and she sort of let me sort of lower it down with her. And I was like, oh, you know, she's acting nice. She didn't go darting off or anything. Anyway, so let's have a look at the rehousing. Okay, so a quick rundown on the tank that I'm going to use for this Poecilotheria Ornata. As you can see, it's planted. It has got a plant in the front called an ant plant. Now, Poecilotheria Ornata obviously come from a hot, humid place near the equator. Very high rainfall, but also a dry season. So they can cope with quite a lot of different types of conditions. My plan here is to give it, I've got one, obviously I've got it and it's been growing up, and it likes sort of hidey places, and the more cover and hide I can give it, the more likely it is to be out and about, basically on the front. This looks a bit messy, I've just put this in here as an extra plant. This tank has actually been planted for quite a while actually. This plant here is growing too tall, so that one down there is, you see it? That one down there is to actually replace that. Same sort, but they've not been growing as tall basically, so I'm putting that one in. You can see a reasonable amount of substrate. There is balls in there and a divider. It's not fully, I wouldn't say it's really bioactive, because I've not put the spring, it's got springtails, but I've not bothered putting the wood lice and higher life forms, you could say. But as you see here, I've moved this further forward, so this is where I expect it to find its safe place, with a way of getting out of there and coming out for food and for me to see it through there, is the plan. Now, as you can see, it's, well, we'll just see what happens basically. I want to try and keep the plants alive. I've changed, this is one of these that comes with a mesh lid. Can't remember, what's it called? Zoomed. So I've done this last night. It's just a piece of 5mm acrylic that I've chopped out to the right size, drilled a load of 3mm holes in it, and then glued it on. So, yeah, I think I'll do the job. I just don't want to, that's what's been putting me off doing the rehousing. I didn't want to risk getting its toes caught. So let's get on with the rest of the rehousing now. Okay, so to quote Matt, Tarantula Rookie, we're in rehousing central. Because this is a fast old world, I'm not taking chances on it getting escaped and lost in the garage. I'm no expert on tarantulas, no expert on Poecilotheria, no expert on trying to rehouse giant Poecilotheria. This isn't that, well, this is probably 5.5 inches, I guess. But it's all scrunched up now, it looks more like 2. So this is how I'm going about this. I've got the light on. The tank is facing the wrong way, so that I can try and get it straight into its den, and where I think its den will be the dark area. You see I've got my rehousing tube, got tools out ready. This has got a hole cut in it, in case I need to do that. You know, I can put that over the top here, that over that, and guide it up, and it can't go anywhere but in there. That's if things sort of go wrong, really. And if the spider does end up running around the bathroom, then I've got a large, flat cricket tub I can use to sort of catch it, should I need to. But I'm hoping that I can sort of move some of the clutter out of the way of that little tank it's in, slide my normal thing down there, get it into it, and put it straight into this one. So if everything goes okay, that's what I plan to do. I'll just get this phone set up and then we'll go from there. Right, we're ready to go. So, I've moved the camera around a little bit, giving myself some more space. So, first of all, turn this around, so the spider is just here. As I say, it's all scrunched up, looking very small at the moment. So what I would like to do is be ready in case it does charge. I don't think it will. I try and hide most of the time. Well, I'm seeing if I can take this out. Yes, I can. Let's open things up quite a bit. Take that out. So I think I'll go with what I thought I would be doing anyway, which is trap this in the corner. See if I can sort of encourage it into here. And if I want to, I can lock it in. It looks like it's going to charge off. But really, I just need to get it straight to there. I don't know how well will this fit into the corner. It's not an exact fit with that corner to there, unfortunately. I can make it if I squeeze it. That's not too bad. Okay. Do I have room for the paintbrush underneath? So I've not tried this yet. No. So I think I'm just going to try and just go down basically. It can't really go anywhere. Okay. Sort of wishing that little water bowl was not in the way, back there. You have to sort of learn the lessons, don't you? So I'm struggling to get all the way down because of that water bowl, so that's coming out now. These are not my normal tweezers. Okay. I was hoping the bend might help. Right. Let's try again. Use this to sort of encourage it across a bit. That's it. Okay, so it's starting to come up now. Yeah, we're in. As I say, I'm not really watching what I'm videoing. There we are. So one ornata. It's not fully spread out, but you can see that that's easily 4 inches as it stands right there. Okay, so step 2. Move that around a bit. Step 2 is to try and get it to go into a safe place in there. Put it down with a space. Yeah. I had to let go of that then because it started to come up the side of here, but it's gone in. So that's in. And put this on. Okay. That was pretty good. So the idea is not to panic, but I didn't want it on my arm either. It would not be a good plan. You can see where it is if I lift this up. Obviously it doesn't know where it is. Get a quick shot of it. So this is where it ended up. You can sort of see it a bit more in its glory there. Absolutely beautiful spider. It's got a very small abdomen. It's an enthusiastic eater, but it only sort of grabs one. I don't overfeed it. I don't go chucking loads in, so I don't really want them hanging about in the enclosure. But there he is, looking brilliant. So I've just been out doing another rehousing. Actually, I've come back in, and the ornata is head first in the water bowl. So it was obviously very thirsty. Admittedly, the water bowl it had turned over 2 days ago. I thought, well, I'm rehousing it, so I'll do it all in one go. There you are, pure ornata drinking. Thanks for watching the video. If you're not subscribed, it'd be really cool if you could subscribe. But other than that, I've got quite a lot of different rehousings lined up ready to go. Another 4 ready to go. I just need to put the videos together, so that should be quite interesting. And old worlds, a lot of them as well, so quite exciting. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye bye.